All right, we are back. We are live. It has been a while. Yikes. Waiting for our friends to pull up and tune in, trying to get these angles right. Let me wipe off this camera. Excuse me for any. You looking at behind the scenes. Happy Flawless. So glad you joined me for our first We All Got Stories, episode 1. This is edition How I Flourished. So throughout this edition of the podcast, we're going to hear from entrepreneurs, small business owners, and people that are really crushing it in their field. So glad that you're here. Be flawless. Let me slow down. I'm excited. Actually, my next guest will be Sunday, 7 p.m., episode 2 with Mercedes, the owner of Be Flawless Hair Salon and Be Flawless Hair Solutions. And right on time, we have, I love guests that are on time, but share this live and make sure that your friends are here. This is the only place that they should be outside of, meeting Jesus. Today at 7 p.m., we're going to hear from Alicia, who is nourished by Ali. She makes fresh cold pressed juices. We're going to hear about her journey to how she is flourishing up and running her business, how she is building, and I speak it to her, an empire around health and wellness and teaching others. So definitely looking forward to that. But if you are new to my channel, or allow me to reintroduce myself, my name is Nakia. I am the founder of Friends Who Flourish. And basically what this company is, what this organization is, I believe that community matters, right? And so what I am trying to build and foster is to find like-minded people and individuals who do not mind helping others achieve their goal, who do not mind sharing resources or being a resource, who does not mind having a heart of service and compassion to really bring someone up. I believe in the whole reach back system, or the theory, one step you make it up. Turn behind you and reach so someone else can make it to the next step as well. And as long as we continue to step and reach, we are all reaching heights. I believe that there is room for all type of ideas, services, resources. So that is what Friends Who Flourish, that's what we are about. We are about building connections, providing resources, and giving you opportunities to flourish based on your definition of flourishing. So I am just waiting for my guests to join. But in that sense of community, put in the chat, comment if you have a business or if you provide any type of service. Go ahead and let the people know what you do. Again, you never know who is looking for your gift. You never know who is looking for everything that you've been working hard to produce. You never know who needs your fruit, right? You never know who needs help tilling their garden to produce fruit that someone else would need. So this is definitely what this network is about. I don't believe in competition. I believe that champions cheer on champions. And so you may hear a lot of these catchphrases at all these other events, but it really is my heart and my mind to find like-minded people who, again, don't mind helping someone. Me helping you light your light does not dim mine. And so I do believe that that's where your blessings come from, really helping somebody else. Because, again, the fruit that we produce is not for us. So I'm going to get here. And so again, if you are a business owner, if you provide a service, if you're looking for a service, please go ahead and drop that in the chat. Let's start to communicate. Hey,
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me well?
yeah, you're good. How are you?
I am good. Nakia, thank you for having me on. I'm so excited.
No problem. Look at you, right on time. You're
Girl.
right on time. That is so good. I normally give time for our friends to pull up and park, to, grab whatever they need to help unwind for the day, to press that live
Yeah.
button and to join us. So we'll give them time. Again, if you're already in here, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please share this live. I think it's going to be great. It's the
Yeah.
first one back. I'm excited to have you as my first guest, for real, for real. And I haven't, I haven't known you long. And so I'm also really excited this conversation is going to allow me to get to know you as you are allowing our other friends, right? And on that tidbit. And so we met at church. I love Impact Church here in Greensboro. So if you're looking for a church home or if you're looking for a place to really feel and see the love of Jesus live and live in color, come on to Impact Church in Greensboro. That is their social media tags. But this is where we met, right on the praise team, giving God
Yes,
our all.
yes. And you are amazing. And you sound beautiful. Girl, when you hold that
Oh,
mic, I'm
thank
like,
you.
don't pass me the mic, y'all. I'm paying back.
No, don't do it. Thank you, friend. No, no, but for real, I
Do it if I
really,
have
really,
to.
no, oh yeah, no, your season is coming,
Uh,
and I'm here to encourage and to support you. But yeah, I mean, singing and praising God again, that's
I
another
love that.
space that I feel I'm doing what I'm put on earth to do, right? And so
Hmm.
anytime I am intact with again presenting people, showing your business, showing your services, showing what you provide that can help the greater good, I also
Absolutely.
feel right at home.
Absolutely. Wow.
Good.
So
Well,
good.
with that said, I want you to introduce yourself. I believe that we are the best people to tell the world about it. So
Hmm.
let us and the people know and our friends know who you are, your business, and kind of how it all started for you.
Oh, so yeah, that's a whole journey, y'all. But I'm gonna try to
Yep.
make it short because I could be long-winded.
All right.
So my name is Alicia Mustafa. I am the owner, founder, CEO of Nourished by Ali. I bring to you
Yes.
fresh, cold pressed juices. And I actually started this journey back in 2024 in January. I have never juiced in my life. I know, like, some people think, even with the taste of the juices, like I've been doing this for a while, but when you're determined to
Come
do
on.
something, when you're determined to be healthy,
Yes.
I mean, like, I was doing a lot of watching YouTube vlogs and all of that. So back in, let's take you back to December of 2023. And basically, I was heavy. I was miserable, feeling, I was going to the chiropractor all that year. And I'm thinking, I just need adjustments in my back. My back is hurting. This is inflammation. This
Mm.
is, a diet issue. My hormones were raging. I mean, don't like, I'm isolating around that week before the womanly cycle because I don't know what to do with myself. Okay.
Yeah.
I did look into smoothie recipes, but sometimes the texture of smoothies was not really my thing. So, basically I was like, I'm going to try juicing. I came across some bloggers on YouTube and it inspired me to juice. And I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna jump right into it. I jumped right into it and I went 30 days just eating raw salad, um, one a day for like 2 weeks, but just strictly juicing through the whole month of January 2024. I wanted to eat with it because I felt like if I go cold turkey on food, I'm gonna drive myself crazy. So the night before, I had my burrito tacos because that is my favorite dish. And if everybody know me, and anybody know me here in North Carolina, they know I put them on burrito tacos. That was hard to
Okay.
give up. So I enjoyed a little bit of that before I started, but the cleansing thing was the best thing that could happen. I lost like 20 pounds
Oh wow.
at the end, but I wasn't working out either because I just had a knee injury
Mm.
from dancing, praise dancing. And yeah, so it was just strictly the way I ate. But after that, when I went back into just praising and dancing and all of that after a month, like I felt lighter, I felt more energy. After 2 weeks of eating raw salad and the dressing that I made, I was taking in broths, just vegetables. I was vegan for a good minute, went pescatarian, then probably around November, December, I kind of let go. The holiday season. But around that time, um, I felt like the nudge of the Holy Spirit when I wanted to get back on track with juicing that the business was the direction that we needed to go in. I was scared because in my 20s, I've done business before, but it was with direct sales
Mm.
and my heart posture was different. Um, I'm pretty bold, so I'm not afraid to just jump into anything. But that was the problem. I didn't want to just jump into anything and just do it all. I didn't want to do it without God. I got
Yeah.
tired very quick. I got burnt out. Um, and this one I grew very quick in momentum. It was a direct sales business. I grew to leadership really quick. I won't say the name of it, but when I went on sabbatical after being charted to make 10,000 a month
Oof.
on average, I was burnt out. I had a cap on my leadership in that moment. Like, I was tired of dealing with people, and I'm like, this is a problem. This is an inner problem. Like, what is going on? I was
Mm-hmm.
I was literally quenching. My mindset, my heart posture, everything was just messed up at that point. When I went on a sabbatical, I didn't want to go back. I didn't even have a passion for real what I was doing. But I felt like I gave up on people as well because I was a leader. But I knew that when I did this, I wanted to do it differently. I wanted to be able to actually serve people. I wanted to have purpose. I wanted God to completely walk with me through this because I'm like, there's no success without Him.
Yeah.
And through some friends and and she's on here, my friend Taisha,
Hi,
you know,
Taisha.
and you know what? When I first was going through my journey of just juicing, every time I would make a post, my girl Santana from Impact Church, she would just say, when you gonna sell these? When you gonna sell these? Because she was
Mm.
already planting the seed there, right? Like, she believed in me. She was like, you need to sell these. You need to, but I'm trying to push that back, but it was like that birdie in my ear, right? And I started to pray about it around November when I started to kind of a little bit think about it. And then around my birthday in December, I love my girl Taisha. She said she didn't know what to get me for my birthday. And she prayed to the Holy Spirit, what was it that she wanted to get me for my birthday? And I didn't she didn't realize that I was thinking about or praying about going into business, but the Holy Spirit told her to get me 8-ounce bottles, so in case I wanted to go into business.
Oh.
And so, and I thought that was amazing because when she told me what the gift was, I was like, and I felt so much peace and confirmation with that.
Yes.
And so that's why when I jump started the business, Nourish by Ali, which Nour-ished, Nour is my daughter's name. Um, it was confirmation for me. And for every 4 bottles, that was a free 8-ounce that they got. It was all those bottles right there. That was all God. So I didn't want to put
Yes.
a price on that. That's a priceless gesture for God to give me that push and to and other ways that I got received confirmation, but that was one of the main ones that stood out to me. But yeah, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I still work full-time job.
Oh,
We've been in
wow.
this since January of 2025 is when we started, and we're in July now, 7 months, and God has been so faithful, girl. And I just felt like with that leap of faith, I was nervous, but He has not given me the spirit of fear. And I was so nervous, but when I took that leap of faith, I just felt like, all right, I'm gonna make these bottles, but I don't know. Okay, leave it alone. And every time I made juice and produced it, He would just send the people. I'm making it from
Yes.
home. He would just send the people
Yes.
every week. Not one time. Now it's July now. I have not gone a week without customers. I went on a 2-week
Yes.
break and still getting pre-orders coming in. And I'm just like, God, you just sending the people. So yeah, I'll stop there because I'll get to talking.
No, it's good because you're doing some good talking. You have dropped a lot of gems, right? So, for one, congratulations and kind of happy anniversary from you starting it from you. And thank you for sharing it with us. So, like, thank you. Like,
Thank
even in
you.
just what that'll preach, you know what I'm saying? What you said will be like, that's a couple of sermons because you talked about your leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
think a lot talking to just anyone, whether you're trying to be an entrepreneur, whether or not you want to go on a health and wellness journey, whether or not you just want to pivot from, you know what I'm saying, your mundane. I had posted, maybe letting go of your plan is the best plan, right? Because sometimes we have our timelines, we have our A through Z, we have our priorities. But as you were saying, like, I knew that was going to happen. Asking God, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what it is that you want for me to do, asking God, what is your plan? And just trusting, laying
Yeah.
down all of self, right? Like I
Yeah.
surrender all. I
Yeah.
surrender hopes and dreams, goals, timelines, expectations,
Amen.
definitions, and really just leaping. And you have leaped and haven't touched ground yet. You know what I'm saying? Like you have leaped and soared. Like you
Yeah.
have leaped and you are on your wins. So like one,
Praise
like
God.
that says a lot. And I hope that speaks to a lot of people who are either joining us now or will play this back. If you are looking for a sign, this is your sign. Let this testimony, you know what I'm saying, be what encourages you. So thank you and congratulations. And
Thank
then two,
you.
you kept bringing up your friend. And thank you, Taisha, for being on. I see you in the comments. Look, we are at Friends Who Flourish because friends and community can help you flourish.
Listen, friends that know
Yeah.
how to fan the flame that they see in you, know how to, just go to God on your behalf on specific things. So I love that. I love my girls.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
important, right? And so I speak, I use friends who flourish, friend from just the stature I've come in peace, but also friends being very selective in who
Mm.
you allow, right? You need to gatekeep your life. And we have, we got associates, we have people we're cordial with,
Yep.
but you are entitled to gatekeep your life. And so having friends by your set definition, by your level, by whatever gate you're allowing
Hmm.
them to pass and walk through can really make the difference. And I think
Right.
just that bond and that friendship in itself is really where my heart is for what I do. Because I believe there's people out here who do have a heart to serve others
Yes.
without question, without doubt, and in true love, true honesty. And so, like, that is really so. I'm always very prayerful, you know what I'm saying, with whomever
Yes.
I ask to come and speak. Same way. I'm very prayerful about my clientele. Like, if I
Wow.
may, I'll share a praise report. I got my first new client doing the marketing and PR. So I have a client that's on retainer,
Oh,
and it was
yeah.
really divinely set up. And so I am
Wow.
here to share all that I learned, all the connect, because I don't believe that God puts you in situations and makes
Hmm.
you know people or learn things just to keep it. Again, our fruit is for others to bear, right? Pun intended with the fresh
Yeah.
with the fruit juices. So
The
no,
fruit.
just hearing you say all of that, like, again, thank you for being here. Just want to reiterate, it is stories like yours that what this business is about. And it's
Yeah.
like, I think people need to hear it to be encouraged. People need to hear it to be affirmed. And people need to hear it really to learn, to know
Yeah.
it is important, the people that you have around you. Because for some, it
Exactly.
could really make or break you.
Hmm. Yes.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little about the
Absolutely.
health thing because I was like, oh, that sounds like me. Like,
Woo.
I am not happy. You know what I'm saying? I've never been a small girl, but like, I'm a little bit heavier than and then as I get older, hormones change, your body reacts very
Ooh.
differently. Yeah, so I'm starting to see some connections, and they're all pointing to, okay, what are you eating? What are you putting
Yeah.
inside of your body? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So can you speak a little bit to whatever study or research you had to do or are doing to know what type of fruits, can yield this result in your body or what type of
Oh my goodness.
combinations?
Well, fruits and vegetables are definitely, I would say, just the greatest thing you can ever put in your body. That's God's creation, just in general. We
Yeah.
know it's good. We just know it's good. Sometimes we don't know like the combinations or I know some people like follow the Sebi diet. One thing that I love in my juices for natural sweetness is a
Okay.
pineapple. Okay. That's not
Oh.
on the list, but it's okay. Pineapples are still good. Still sweet. So I'm not following that one to the T. That's not someone who I was researching, but I'm looking more into. And I'll be the first to say I am not a doctor or a nutritionist, but that is on the goal list to be
Okay.
certified in that because I want to learn more so I know how to serve people more. My dear sister Sabrina Duncan that goes to Impact, lovely individual. She has actually inspired me and encouraged me on my health journey and poured in so many nice tips and things that I can learn because when I was transitioned, it was modifications for me.
Mm-hmm.
modifications. You're not gonna it's like, what can you replace first? The sugar. You
Yes.
know, the sugar was a big thing for me. Sugar creates a lot of mucus in the body. Um, Even meat. I notice when I eat meat sometimes the inflammation, the flare ups, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's not necessarily bad, but I feel a difference when I don't eat it. Okay. You can get your protein other ways, you know. So I won't speak too heavily on meat. We got some meat eaters. I still dabble in it. I call myself like a flexitarian because
Come on.
I'm trying to I'm trying to
Love it.
I, I prefer veggies, just veggies, but for the convenience. And
Yeah.
I'm not picky. If somebody have a plate in front of me and we got a little fish, chicken, I'm just trying to stay away from the red meat for
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Um, it's a little heavier and I can feel it on my body better. And that's one thing about a cleanse. Anytime you go on a cleanse and you go on one for a while, especially 30 days, I think what is it, 20 or 30 days to create a habit or something like that.
Mhm.
When you actually start to add those little things back into your body, you will feel the difference.
Okay.
So some people don't even know what's affecting them. They're used to having chest pain. They're used to having back
Oh,
pain. They're
yes.
used to having headaches. They're used to going to
Come
cleanse.
on now.
They're going to cleanse, and you'll find out like we're taking this medicine, we're doing all these things, all the things to try to mask the pain,
Yes.
working out on top of eating horrible, you know.
Me, I'm gonna be transparent. I don't mind working out. I can do 2 a days, but it's
Yeah,
me. Like I'm gonna keep it real, friend, because I'm
mhm,
learning and you are inspiring me. But that's me. Yeah.
yeah, and I mean, and I could be my daughter's toys going off, but I can be. I used to be an emotional eater, and I mean, when I was going through, when I'm, you know, go and I still have those moments here and there. I just try to use wisdom on what I choose to eat, you know, in that moment. You know, just it might be some rice with a little different oil or something like that, and a little piece of salmon when I knew I was cutting back meat. But before it was bad, you know, I would sit
Mhm.
in the parking lot on a down day and just eat outside of. Well, I kept Arby's in business. I was that person that kept. I was that person when they had the fish sandwich. I kept them in business. Nothing else. I don't do roast beef, but I would sit in parking lots of fast food restaurants, even Chick-fil-A, and just I found that to be solitude. I found that to be something
Mhm.
that gave me peace in that moment.
Mhm.
But that was an addiction I was having. I really wanted to break hold of addictions with food, and that's all it is. You just need to go on a cleanse, no matter what it is. It could be a flush. It could be 3 days. I always recommend people start 3 days, push and go 7 days, and then see if you can go longer. You know, a lot can
Mhm.
happen after 2 weeks. Um, but yeah, so sugar, I see that activating a lot of mucus within me. Like as soon as I take in something that's not natural sugars, which a modification to that can be dates, I'll start feeling mucus all up here
Mm.
instantly. Like where I
Wow.
thought I used to say, oh, I just got really bad sinus issues. I didn't have a sinus what like since juicing, you know.
Yes.
It wasn't as bad
Yes.
when I got it under control. It was
Yes.
sugar, you know.
Wow.
So I can even speak to that when it comes to our kids, you know. I enjoy making juices with fruits and veggies in it because this is how my daughter's got gold beets in here. It's got carrots. Um, she's not really a veggie eater, you know.
Mm.
So this is the way she can get them in, and it's not always your kids' behavior that's bad. It's sugar.
Yes, what's the
It's
sugar?
sugar, you
No, I think that's real because
know.
I've read and studied just because like you'll see something pop up on your as you're scrolling through. But I started being more intentional and paying attention to how I feel and my moods after I eat certain foods, especially fast foods. I do. I feel like, all right, I'm not gonna name the fast food, but just after I
Irritate.
eat something, I feel a bit depressed or I feel like I'm more angry. And I don't know if that's because I'm projecting. Maybe I was upset because I even had it to begin with. But there is a difference, one way and the other, of how I feel and how I am acting. And I'm
Yeah.
starting to notice that to where I can really pinpoint to the point where I don't even mess with it anymore. But I do
Hmm.
want to take it to a larger scale. Like I do, like I want to go on a cleanse. But with that being said, I want to ask you, how was that and what did you experience?
Oh, with the cleanse. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So when I went on my 30-day cleanse, I think the first week is always the hardest. The first week is the hardest. If you can get past week two, it's more of a breeze. You're like, okay, we got through that. One more week. I and then as long as you are on top of preparation, the other 2 weeks it flew by. Like I think in any cleanse, you need to be prepared because if you don't have your juices ready, if you don't take a moment on those Sundays, every Sunday to juice and have things throughout the week, when you're hungry, when you think about it, you're going to go to the most convenient option in
Yep.
there. You know,
Yep.
it's discipline. It's a mindset. You just got to want to do it, and just be fed up enough. I even made a video of myself, um, so down and out, kind of just depressed, like right before I went on this cleanse. So I can like, if I need, I can go and remind myself, look at this video. Look,
Yes.
look, I know it's nasty, but
But yeah, we're not
I
gonna go
was,
back there. Let this be your reminder.
let
I
this
don't
be
want to be
my
her.
reminder.
I don't want
Yes.
to be her.
I don't want to be her. Yes. And
Yes.
so, we need to get better. We need to get disciplined. Um, And we were learning a lot. I was at Impact Institute at that time. And
Mm.
even we were learning about spiritual discipline at that time. So discipline was something I was learning. And I was like, I need to bring this food addiction under, um, surrender this food addiction. So discipline, it's a mindset. At the end of the day, always be prepared though, because it can get tough. And if you don't have anything in the fridge and ready, but yeah, it gets hard basically after a week. And then that second week, it feels easier. Third week, you're like, man, you just need to stay prepared. I'll say that because it was a challenge a little bit. But that fourth week, you like, we almost done, we feeling better already. We see some results coming
Yeah.
in. Yeah. So you pushing through, just got to make sure you have it. It's kind of laid out for yourself that week.
Gotcha. So what did your prep look like? What study and research did you do? And then I heard you say Sunday. So I'm guessing Sunday was your designated day,
Yeah.
to spread out your week. What did it look like?
Sunday and midweek, because with juicing, your bottles, you want to make sure there's not enough room where air can get in there for
Okay.
oxidation and preservation. Um, After you juice, unless you freeze it, because I make my
Okay.
juices fresh to frozen. If you're not freezing it, which I didn't at the time when I did my personal one, it lasted at least 1 to 4 days.
Okay.
So I would make sure by the third day we're starting to prep for those
Okay.
next 4 days. So whatever that falls on. And the research I would do, honestly, I would YouTube. I would look at so many different vloggers. I enjoy following Fully Raw Christina. She
Okay.
had type 1 diabetes or something like that, and she completely reversed it.
Mm.
Um, she has a garden and stuff now, but she had a disease. She was inflicted with something that she just was like, I didn't want to live like this, and she went fully raw. She would juice. She had all these recipes. I would follow also some bloggers that taught me how to juice on a budget. Because
Okay.
I think one thing that some people get a little scared about is like, oh, these fruits and vegetables, they're gonna cost some money.
Mhm.
Listen, well, on my personal ones, you only need so much in a bottle. Fill the rest up with like coconut water or
Okay.
water, as long as you're getting those nutrients in and you're getting hydrated and you're being consistent. But I watch vloggers that juice but showed you how to do it on a budget.
Mhm.
Um, but from Fully Raw Christina on YouTube, she showed a lot of different recipes and the benefits of them. I didn't even know what a beet was. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
know that there were gold beets out there
Yeah.
until which is really good for iron. Women,
Okay.
iron. I don't, for us, um, Black women, we suffer a lot with vitamin D deficiencies. I don't know if if you ever or anemic because of low iron. But I've never had a beet in my life until I was following these recipes, but I felt so much better taking
Yeah.
in all these beets. And
Yeah.
I never really had to eat it. My juices, I don't taste it
Okay.
either. So it's good with that pineapple, like I talked about, and some apples or whatever. You don't taste the beet. Some people think you do, yeah, but you really don't if you make your juice as well.
Gotcha. And I
But
can attest to that. I've had this light keeps going out. I've tasted the product. I've tasted the product, and it is good. So no, really really enjoyed it. I'm gonna be real though. Brand to Flourish is about I am interested, I want to do it, but I don't know if I have the time to invest in it. So you are as
Mhm.
far as doing the research. So you are already a resource to us who want to be healthier because you've already done the footwork, you've done the legwork. You know what I'm saying? And for that, I thank you. You know what I'm saying? Had I
Listen,
not known you or you know what I'm saying, come across your business and tasted your juice, I could have been discouraged in the time I thought it was going to take for me to get to a level to do it. Discouraged by, oh, that's too much. But like, again, you are a valuable resource giving me
yes.
the opportunity to flourish and be better. So, like, that's exactly
Yeah,
what
and just
this
by
business
seeing
is
all those
about.
bloggers and learning, I Googled the mess out of a lot of the stuff I was juicing. I'm like, what is this? And I wanted to know more about it. But yeah, I've learned so much more about the benefits of what I'm putting in my juices with the carrots, with the beets, with the purple cabbage, you know? It's a
Yeah.
diuretic. That thing, listen, put that in the cleanse. It's gonna have you go.
It'll work,
Okay.
guaranteed.
But you don't taste that. Who knew to juice a purple cabbage?
I
I
didn't
would at
even
the
know. You
yeah.
taught me. And I was like, oh, I see it with my salad, but I didn't even know that we could. You can juice a purple cabbage.
You know how we be hooking up our cabbages. Extra cabbage. A cabbage meal. No, no, no. The purple cabbage, drinking it raw, put some apples in there. This is the grape expectations. Got organic purple cabbage, red grapes, red apples, organic carrots, lime, and organic coconut water. And that's one thing I try to do when I have the veggies. I try to go organic, mainly on those. So
I
yes, I
got
want
you.
not as many chemicals in my stuff. And now I'm excited because I've connected with an amazing farm that is connected
Yes.
to a church. And my girl Nala, I met her at the farmers market, which is the people's market is where I started at.
Okay.
I think it was probably April when I started at the people's market or May. And I met Nala and she works with Peaceful Seeds Farm. And now girl I'm over there plucking my beets out the ground, chopping my mint
Yes.
and putting fresh mint. It elevates my juices because
Yes.
I love Sprouts. I love all these places, but when you see the prices for some of the
Yes.
stuff, but like the quality you can get from just going to local
Yes.
farmers. I'm like, ah, like,
I love it. From farm to fresh pressed juice. You can still, that's yours. That's yours.
yeah,
I need to see that
yeah,
tag. Yes. That is so good. I have a question.
yeah.
So, in doing your cleanse and doing your, like, it's a fast essentially, you know what I'm saying? And then changing, does it matter how much juice? Like, what's the juice? Is it filling? Am I going to be hungry? Or can I be counterproductive taking out 8 bottles of juice when it's supposed to
Ooh, that's a
last
lot.
me? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel
Mm.
full? How
You
was
want
your
to know what's
appetite?
funny? During because I was doing at least 18 ounces
Okay.
when I did my 30 days, right? I did at least 18 ounces, but I'm gonna be honest. When I started in the first 2 weeks, I wanted all 4 bottles. And this wasn't the recipes that I had. I ended up like from everything that I juiced, I found what I liked, and
Okay.
so I made the recipes based off of that because my green juice will have like 12 different ingredients in it. You
Okay.
know, I
I
throw
got
it got
you.
to the point I just throw everything in there. I would follow people's recipes, but you know how
Okay.
that's with cooking. You follow the recipe, but then you start
But
doing your own
it's
little
little
twang to it. You know,
sprinkling.
little
You see
do a little
what
just doing your own thing. So but yeah, I would for the first couple weeks, I would want those 4 bottles a day. I have four
Okay.
bottles of whatever I was having. I would do 3 different blends and try to drink 4. But honestly, in the last 2 weeks, that last bottle wasn't getting drink. I mean, it
Oh
wasn't. I
wow.
wasn't drinking it. I was feeling more full.
Mm-hmm.
And the salad I would eat earlier in the day because I didn't want any food on my
Okay.
stomach later at night. You know,
Mm-hmm.
That's why people do intermittent fasting and stuff
Yes.
like that. You want to cut off a certain time when you eat. So when I had that last juice, it would be around 7 o'clock, and that's it.
Okay.
But I would have one salad a day. It would be a big bowl of fresh romaine salad, and with broccoli and just all the things, nothing preservative in there, no crouton. We left out the bread, none of that. So
Yeah.
I used walnuts for my meat and croutons. That was hard because I'm not a nut eater.
Okay.
But it was so good to me at the time because I was missing it.
Yeah.
And yeah, yeah, I was like, oh, these nuts are so good. And then dates was so dates
Yes.
is a great sweet replacement. So
I
I'll
love
take
a
the not
date.
raisins. Raisins have extra sugar in it. I don't really need it. I don't know. You probably can, but dates is a great natural.
I
I'll cut
love
some of those up.
dates.
But making it
Yes.
homemade dressing, which if somebody on here
Talk
that
about
wants the
that.
recipe, yes,
Yes.
the
Talk
homemade
about that.
dressing.
What talk about the homemade dressing? Because I feel like,
Oh
do
gosh.
you sell it now? Because if not, new product line.
I
Speaking of new
know.
product line, okay?
So whoever was at the last Nourish table event that I had, because this business is more than just fresh cold pressed juice and popsicles. It comes in popsicles form too. Um, it's more than that. I like friends who flourish. I love community. I
Yes.
love to see people connecting, fellowship, and I have a heart for that. So I was figuring out like how can we intertwine that with business. But the people that were the last, it was my second one, the Nourish table, and I collaborated with Her Testimony Network, which is a great community as
Yes. Shout
well
out
for
to
women.
Mo.
Shout out to
Yes.
Mo.
Yes.
The owner
Yes.
of Her Testimony Network is a great network, and y'all can get plugged in. Her Testimony Network is on Instagram as well. It's a great community, just like this one. And so we did that, and everybody left. They had the food there. I would make all the food there because I know I had my first sponsor with Little Jim.
Oh.
And I know I got my first sponsorship with Little Jim for the match for the intimate setting where we got to sit and
Mhm.
have intentional reading with the candles and all that. And we got facial wellness tips and learned all the things and tricks from Anchored Wellness Company with my girl Shanae. And Mo made this amazing pasta salad. I made all the other food, like for like the salmon, quinoa, rice, all
Mm.
that, and that dressing. And the dressing was highly talked about.
Come
Okay.
on, dressing.
So and
Again,
I
extend
prefer
your
to make,
product line. Extend your product line.
yes. And I
Yes.
prefer, instead of finding a sponsor for food, I prefer to make it because there's nothing like making your food at home. You know exactly what's in it.
Yes.
It's fresh. You putting
Yes.
ingredients in it to, all that
Right.
stuff. It's just better. Yeah.
Pick
Uh-huh.
me. Is that a catering business I hear too? Are we diversifying
Oh,
our portfolio? Look, you're talking to the right one. This is what I do. I work with small business owners. I'm a
yeah.
fundraiser, marketing, PR, and special events. So
Yeah.
anything you saying, I speak it into you. Again, this is your empire of health and wealth just growing. So we already have our popsicle, our
I see
juices,
a
dresses
recipe
to
book going
come.
away. I see a
Girl,
recipe book going away.
we
I
can talk
do.
some more. We're gonna talk some more behind the scenes because yes, yes, and yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't mean to cut you off. I just got
Oh
excited
no,
because
you're
I just hear
good.
growth. I just hear growth. So keep
Yes.
going. You cater the
And that's what
event.
it is. It's growing, and I'm amazed by it because I have so much vision for Nourish by Ali that I'm literally with God, and I feel him taking like a day at a time. We're gonna get it out. We're gonna get it out. It's gonna come.
Yes, it
And
is.
and he's so intentional about me. And this vehicle, I feel like this is a vessel like of whatever his plan is. But the people he brought around me to even consider and think about my business. Like I'll have thoughts in my mind about, I don't journal as much as I will want to, but say for instance, the farmers market piece. I was
Hmm.
thinking I have never been to a farmers market. We have so many around here in Greensboro.
Yes.
Never been to one. And I just for over a year and kept going to these grocery stores. And when I started the business, um, I was intimidated to get through a grocery store and just like, I don't know why. I don't know why. And then I had a friend, my beautiful friend, Situ. She just one day just texted me. Um, I had a dream or I had a vision when she woke up of me at a
Wow.
farmer's market. with a
Come
table.
on, Bishop. Yes, Lord.
I've
Look,
been
yes,
wanting to guess what? I've been
Lord.
wanting. Can you go? And then I was like, I haven't been yet. She said, yeah, I would make the time to go with you and we can visit every farmer's market around here to see where you feel like you can fit in.
And
And
who
I went
helped
to
you? This was who?
seat two. Her name is seat two.
And she's at
Um,
what? She's your friend.
oh, she's my
Your
friend.
your
Yes,
friend,
she's my
right?
friend,
Your
my
friend.
golly.
I'm telling
Yes,
you, choosing and having the right
right
friends,
friend.
letting
Yes,
God bring the right friends in. Look, I'm telling you, like
she's
it.
amazing.
It can, it
God,
does,
so
and it
good.
is happening. So sorry, I just love it.
I
Shout out to
know,
the
like it
friends
was
because the right friends
crazy.
will pour into you for real.
Yes, and she would every Saturday she would be like, "Okay, let's go to this one. It's closer." She just kind of worked with my schedule, made room for us to explore, and then next thing you know, okay, I after and she will pick up the information for me. I have my daughter. Sometimes I'll be a little distracted, but she'll make sure I get the information
Yeah.
that I need from there when we do go visit. Um, and then from there, actually, the doors opened at People's Market because one of our friends at the church, again,
Want to know what?
that
Them friends.
one of
Okay,
our friends
I'm
at the church
telling you,
again,
it. Yes.
she was so supportive of just sharing the posts so much that someone she knew um supported financially, tried the juice and shared it on her social media. And from sharing on her social media, they got the tag in Shantae, which is the director at the marketing director at the People's Market, and they wanted me on board. And that's how went into the People's Market. And I love it there. I haven't been there for like the last month or so, but it's a great environment. Um, Great farmers market to visit, good vibes. I mean, great people. It's awesome. There's always something there, entertainment there every week. So just go check that out too. Um,
Where
but
is the
yeah.
People's Market? Where can we find it?
Oh, Glenwood Avenue. I can't remember
Okay.
the address, but you can
Okay.
definitely go to the Facebook and they got an Instagram. The People's
Okay.
Market GSO.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the
I
People's
love it.
Market. So,
I love it.
um,
Because again,
but
friends,
basically, in a
friends,
nutshell,
God will
like
put the
the
right
things that I
people.
wasn't even thinking about, um, friends would text me, like Consuelo. She would constantly text me, and like, when it came to me shipping, I didn't think shipping was about to. I'm
Mm.
shipping. I shipped in many different states already. We've expanded. We've been to
Yeah.
Tennessee, we've been to Illinois, we've been to St. Louis, we've been to
Yes.
Colorado, we've been to
Yes.
Texas. You know,
Yes.
the package has been
Yes.
there, FedEx, and she works through the post office. Consuela, and she just was like, try this, try that, like, was kind of helping me, got me connected to people that who can to call me and get those business needs set up and get the
That's
discount on shipping that I needed. So
that's
yeah, it was just like, and I wasn't even asking for this stuff. It was like God knew, and like, He has a purpose in a I don't know. Yes, yeah,
No, that is good. That is my prayer. Like, Lord, send the right people. Let me recognize and receive them. And
yeah,
equally, Lord, let me be a good friend and a person to the next. Like,
yeah.
because it really, like, God, like, community, like, that's what we need. Like, God had 12 best friends around him.
Come on.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Very selective, very intentional. But
Hmm.
again, all for the mission and the purpose to really help just you birth and bloom and to do what you were put
Yeah,
on earth to do in many ways, like you're saying, even through your juicing and your cooking, it is a ministry. You're providing people the ways to take care of their body. You are a living testimony of what it looks like to
man.
let God lead you, you know what I'm saying, to make
Yeah,
a commitment and be disciplined. Friends really do matter, and in my circle, me and all my friends are gonna flourish.
yeah.
We all are going to,
I
for
love it.
real. I love this too. So, how
I
can the
love it.
people, to reset the room? Thank everyone for joining, for staying. Whether you're looking at it live or coming back, we are here with At Nourished by Allie, talking about her journey and her fresh pressed juices. But I'm really making the conscious decision to one start with her first, to be healthy, to be better, to pay attention to what works with her body, and to incline her ear and her heart to
Yeah.
what to what into where God is telling her to do. So if
Mhm.
you do not follow at Nourish by Allie, please follow her now. I am Nakia, the founder of Friends Who Flourish, who want to foster and facilitate what you see and what you're hearing. Again, your community matters. Be intentional about it, be prayerful about it, and then equally be willing to help somebody else. If we're all climbing the ladder and reaching back to lift one up, all we're doing is going higher and higher. And it doesn't hurt. My light is not any more dimmed by helping to illuminate yours. So that is definitely what this community is about. So do you have anything upcoming, any events? And then let us know how we can order from you or any specials that you have going on.
Oh, okay. So, I just had the Nourish Table event. The next one probably will not be until October. So I'm gonna pray about how God want to flow with that one. Um, and the Nourish Table, if I didn't mention it before, is a place where fresh cold pressed juice meets community wellness, spiritually, mentally, physically. So it's like women getting together with the mind just to promote stillness. We also do intentional reading there.
I love
This time
it.
we brought a special guest to kind of, this one helped with wellness techniques, facial wellness techniques. So
Mm.
just ways to nourish the body, mind, soul, spirit with good food, intentional reading. Calm, no kids, because we need,
No,
listen, we need a
that's important.
moment. We need a moment. Every
Yeah.
woman needs a moment, okay? No kids,
Yeah.
none of that, okay? But
Yeah.
it's a great space. It's a great space, and I think the feedback that I got at the last one, I'm overwhelmed. They said they enjoyed it from everything from the start to finish. So that was great. But
Amen.
who knows what's to come for to the next one. Right now I am promoting 7-day detoxes.
Yes.
That, like,
Okay.
y'all, we've been rocking with the 3-day cleanse for a while, which is a gentle cleanse. But now we're talking about a detox. We're trying to get these toxins out.
Yeah.
So seven
Yes. Yes.
days, that's 28 juices.
Okay.
And then we're talking about 16-ounce juices like these,
Okay.
different kinds of mixed up. Like, you'll get the details on that if you're interested. Right now, I'm just kind of invoicing that. I don't have it on the website yet, but for the first 5 customers, and so far I have 2 that just was pushed out the door, and
Yes.
3 kind of in the making, but it's not solidified yet. So the first 5 get a promo discounted rate
All right,
on the
friends, we
7-day
got the
detox.
exclusive. Hit her DM up, friends. We have an
Exclusive.
exclusive. Don't take my spot, but not too
20,
quick. Let me type on my other phone. But
I'm telling y'all,
we
get the
have an
discount price. This
exclusive.
this cleanse ranges around 290.
Okay.
Like I said, and you get another free juice. You get some Noonie sticks, which is your fresh cold pressed popsicles. Um, in
Yes.
there, you get 30-minute coaching with me, checking on you. I'll send you
Yes.
some links and stuff to just recipes and things that you want and need. And I have a schedule laid out. I have a few other things in there too, but I can't think of all of it at the moment. But it's a big package and it's worth it for detox.
Yeah.
Okay, I know we're going on cruises and all of that. Well, let's get it together.
No,
Let's
that
get it
is
together.
such a good deal because you're being not only the prepare, you're being the nutritionist, you're being kind of like a personal coach, you're being the accountability partner. You know what I'm saying? You're like, y'all, that is a good deal. Again, not too
Yeah.
fast. Don't take my spot, but DM at Nourish by Allie. So that's underscore ish by Allie to get your spot and just yeah, I do. I want to see your cup runneth over. I do.
Thank
I want
you,
to see your
sis.
cup runneth over. I want to see you having to expand to have employees up under you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So yes, we're gonna help build it. And those who are not watching the live now, this is gonna be played back and it's gonna be shared. And I'm speaking, it's gonna go out across the globe. And you are not only gonna be, a household name for the people here in Greensboro, there's going to be people everywhere that's going to know. I
Amen.
speak your website into existence. I speak your YouTube
Amen.
channel into existence. Yeah, this is going to be great. I am so genuinely for real, like
The website
happy.
is Nour hyphen Nour. That's my daughter's name. Nour hyphen ished ISHED byally.com. Shout out to Mo for making my website, y'all. If y'all like it, that's her. Mo Brand. She can create your website as well. So my website is new. You can order offline. And if you are interested in that 7-day detox, please reach out to me on the Instagram, which she gave you, which is Nour underscore ishedbyally.com, or you can message me from there. On my website, I have contact information, because if you want to get on a 7-day detox, and I also have a watermelon flush that just started as well.
Mm,
3-day watermelon flush. We're not eating
yes.
food with that, y'all. We're not eating clean with that. If you get hungry, it's more watermelon. So it's watermelon for 3 days. And this is a great reset for 3 days. Um, to kind of get your colon and everything activated and going and clean. It's just to give your colon a break,
Yeah,
basically. Give your
yeah.
digestive tract a break.
From having to
And
break down cheeseburgers, French fries,
yeah,
and
and I lost
everything
7 pounds on mine. I did it, and I lost 7 pounds in 3 days
in
on
three
mine, but
days.
in 3 days. But
Oh,
we can easily lose the weight in a few days, but it's the discipline I really want you to create. You
good,
know, it's
good.
the discipline.
That's
So
really good. Yeah, because discipline bleeds over to every facet of life. It really does, especially people, entrepreneurs. If you're trying to start again or start up, it takes discipline. It takes commitment. When you don't
yeah.
feel like doing it, you got to do it. So I like that. I do. I believe in that. Having discipline in one area, just it will bleed over to others. So I definitely agree with you. So I am going to put all of these things in the comments as I post the video, and I'm going to continue to push out everything about Nourish by Ali because I think it's great and I'm excited. And again, I cannot thank you enough. I am truly grateful and I'm honored. And I could not see my comeback and my first interview looking any better than this.
Oh,
So I thank God for divine connections and for friends who are flourishing and don't mind helping someone else flourish. So I
yeah.
really, really do thank you.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Is
Thank
there
you. This
anything you
was
want to
amazing.
leave? Thank you. Is there anything you want to leave for the people? I don't want to cut off anybody. We can keep going, but I just did not want to continue without just pouring out my heart of gratitude toward you.
Oh, well, I really appreciate this beautiful platform and making the space for me and other entrepreneurs out there. This is amazing. My first interview with you. This is absolutely amazing. I feel so full. If I was to leave anything with anybody, whew,
How about this? How about what was a hardship just with the business? Like, like some encouragement. Because, like, we all know whether you're an entrepreneur or not, every day isn't a day of sunshine, right? There is some rain that you got to get through. Is there any tips,
yeah,
pointers that you want to kind of encourage people?
yes, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to have all the things.
Yeah.
Just start somewhere, lean into the Lord. I highly recommend that
Yes.
for what it is that you feel like He's leading you to do,
Yeah.
and run with that. It's okay. Run, don't walk. Run with
Yeah.
that. Because
Yeah.
sometimes I just want to walk. I want to stay still. I'm like, be small, but no, 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 no. Like, it's just like, do it. Go. Do this. You know what I'm saying? So I jumped out. I'm like, He has not given me the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind.
Sound
So
mind.
we going to keep moving in this. It was very uncomfortable
Yeah.
sometimes, just jumping out the gate, trying to, but there's,
I like that.
it was the confidence that I just to build up. But that's with the Lord. Like, I just thank God for me seeing myself and my value in Him. Now at this point in my life,
Yes.
in this season in my life,
Yeah.
that I know I'm covered and I know He got me. Like, just knowing that God got you in your mind is everything. Then knowing that He's in this and keeping Him in this. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, we
Yes.
don't want to make our business idle. I know it gets busy, but we do want to try to slow down and stay fed and seek Him and pray. This is why when I'm juicing, worshiping is very important. When people have
Yes.
come, friends have come. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you for people that have come and just helped me and just juice my friends' kids. Sometimes they just like, I want to help do So I'll help them chopping or something, like whatever, just
Mhm.
even seeing what I'm doing. But they know we praying when we do it, we worshiping when we do it. Um, we are pouring with joy and packing with love. And that's how we want to send it out. But it don't gotta
I
look
love it.
perfect, y'all. It don't gotta be perfect. Just take it a step at a time. God got you, and everything's it's gonna start unfolding. The help is on the way. It's gonna happen. It's gonna fall into place the way it needs to be.
I
Yeah.
love that. Well, again, you've heard it by none other than Nourished by Ali. I'm going to have all the tags in the comments and the information that you needed. So if you tuned in and stayed with us, thank you. If you are watching this on repeat, thank you. Everyone, make sure that you are following the page, that you are liking, that you are sharing, because again, we are all about resources, communities, and opportunities. And so I thank you for giving me all of those. And I look forward to seeing your growth and to partnering with you to do some
Yes.
events in the community. Definitely, definitely. Yeah, just to make sure, because I think what you have here is worth it all. And so I am honored to know you. I am honored to, hear about it. And again, I've had the product, right? My family members, people I love, I have given it to them. And so, like, I vouch for
Mhm.
it. Anytime you need a commercial, call me. Because it's
I got
good. I vouch for it. It's good. And just to know that, like you said, you are, doing it with love and like you're worshiping and your intentions are good. Because I do believe in that. I believe that blessed hands, right, can even reach and touch
you.
someone that's not even physically in front of you. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Thank you for your strength, for your commitment, your determination. And again, I just speak growth. I can't wait for your distribution deals. I can't wait to see you out in different stores. I can't wait for your warehouse. Like,
Woo!
I speak it into you and I stand with you in agreement in the name of Jesus that
In
he is
the name of
behind you.
Jesus.
Yes, he is
Yes.
behind you, beside you. He's covering you. He sees you. He is proud of you and he is going forth in rooms and to contracts and to
Woo!
mouths. So we cast down
Yes,
any
Lord.
works of Satan, any works of the principalities, that anything that speaks and tries to steal, kill, and destroy. We speak
Yes.
against it right now in the name of Jesus.
In
And
the
God,
name
we
of
thank you
Jesus.
for uplifting her.
Thank
Keep
you, Lord.
Alicia, Father God, healthy. Bless her
Thank you,
family,
Lord.
God. And we just thank you for the creative mind that you're giving her, God. And just we
Thank you,
thank
Lord.
you for an obedient heart. In Jesus' name we
In
pray.
Jesus' name.
Amen. I didn't even know I was going to
Amen.
pray, but I fervently believe that. Like, no, I believe
That was
that.
fun.
So, okay.
I love it.
Yeah, because my friends pray. My friends pray.
I want to cry.
Do it. It's okay. Like, for real. Lord, enlarge my
My mind's
territory. The prayer of
blown.
Jabez can be enlarged. I'm praying that God enlarges your territory for real.
Ooh,
And
God.
feel free to call on me and any friends and resources I have to help you. I don't care what the help looks like. I'm letting you know I am here and I believe in you and I am grateful for you.
Yes. Oh, same here, girl.
Yes.
Love you. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
yes,
so much.
yes, yes. Well, we're going to call it a night and let's all continue to flourish. And if you need anything, reach out equally to either of our DMs. And thank you for being here. Bye.
Bye.